After all, this aggressiveness of tribe of Arabia, confrontations and many disappointment, and same time they became mobilizing to kill Muhammad. This great man, after all those challenges which he was going through every day, he did not let God go down like that. He was ready to pay his price with his life, or he will deliver this message all over the Arabia and the world. And because of his devotion, his braveness and courage, that very less people was around him, and even they was hiding themselves, this great Prophet Muhammad refused to go down. And he know anytime they're gonna kill him. Now the aggressivity and mobilization of these tribes, Arabia became so great that this Abu Jahl, he was also one of the leaders of Quraysh. He even mobilizing all the Arabian leaders, and he told them, if I tomorrow able to kill Muhammad, I want, doesn't matter how I kill, if he is bow position, but if I kill him, I want you take me in your protection. After this, Bani Abdul Manaf, tribe of family of Muhammad, they will be not able to do anything. And the Quraysh pledge each other that God witnessed that we're gonna take you in our protection. And you should do this job to kill Muhammad actually. I'm telling this, but if this I'm telling doubling, then Kasyana should let me know. After all this thing, this Abu Jahl was not able to kill Muhammad because he went with this motivation and he saw the vision that something appeared to him in the form of camel to kill him. He pushed back with panic and fear. Later people asked Muhammad, and Muhammad said this was a Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. If you would attack me or throw this stone, Gabriel will get him. But they never quit. They never took as a surprising that Abu Jahl, who was the number first enemy, he saw such things. They took everything negative, and they was refused to believe anything about Prophet Muhammad Just like a 2000 years ago from our time, this Jewish leader, they heard the story that Jesus hired many people, but by no means they want to believe all those story eyewitness. Very similar, this Arabian tribe leader, by no means they want to give space. And even this Abu Jahl, even he saw such a thing that this vision appeared to him before he threw the stone. If he learned something lesson from this? No, not at all. But if this story brought Muhammad pushback, not at all. He was a great man who took the flag more strong and more higher to challenge Arabia and later the rest of the nation, that I'm ready to pay many life for this purpose. They were the good people in this time, like a Nazar bin Haris, Nazar bin Hurs. He went to talk with Muhammad. When he came back, he listened to Muhammad, what Muhammad was saying. He told Muhammad what he wanted to accomplish. He came back and he says, O leader of tribe of Quraysh, you know Muhammad at a very young age. Before the prophethood, you like him very much, his wisdom. But since he claimed as a prophet, you call him, he is a black magic. And evil spirits are influencing him, and he is a victim. And you know this is not true. And he is not a poet the way you make a fun out of Muhammad. And he is not a mental sick the way we are throwing accusation to him. We know very well. I was talking to Muhammad and I spoke with Muhammad, I listened to Muhammad. And I want to tell you, we better quit to give him pain and suffering. Because if his message crossed, this would be good for our Arab nations. And if he do not succeed, Arabian nation going to take care of him. But Arabian did not listen to him. This was what circumstances, what Prophet Muhammad was going through. But if something make him unbalanced, not at all. Something change his mind, not at all. And it went continue. And they found one more collation coalition, Jewish people who should be the first one who welcome Prophet because they was waiting, also they became also number one enemy and make a coalition with Arabian leader of Quraysh. So Muhammad has to deal with more enemies and in these terrible times, many things took place. Abu Talib, who did not follow Islam, Muhammad, but somehow he was protecting Muhammad. Khadija was a great help, finance and many other things. She was helping Muhammad's mission. And slowly, these people was also leaving Muhammad actually. It means not a mission, but they die. And Muhammad himself was calling later that this special year was the year of sadness for him actually. Amazingly, this man did not let any influence or any wind which was coming every corner to put him down actually. He was walking in dark valley. This tells his devotion for God. This is telling his inner love for God. Because this man lost everything. But he don't want to lose God. And what somebody can offer when he's ready to die for God many times. And Muhammad demonstrated many times. Regardless, to protect his life, he was a front-line man for the identity of God. Ladies and gentlemen, if today any corner of the world, one voice is calling a great loud voice, there is no God, but only one. Only one. Then this was a message of Prophet Muhammad to this world. In this point, something more troubled thing was taking place because enemy do not want to give up actually. They became more aggressive and more intensively try to wipe out Prophet Muhammad. Now the leader of Quraysh, they start giving pain, terrible pain and suffering to Muhammad's follower. so they can give up the Islam. For example, Umayyah bin Khalf, he was one follower of Muhammad, was a Bilal. He was giving him so much pain that in the desert sand, which is 47 grad, actually 48, 50 sometimes, such a heating sand, he let him lay down and put so much weight on his body, and this man's back was burning. And asked him to deny that God is the only one. Even Umayyah said, Umayyah bin Khalf, so long you will not accept our God, Lat and Uzza, another our God, I will give you continue this terrible pain until you die, actually. But this follower of Muhammad, Bilal, was saying only one voice, oh God, you are the only one. Even I die or I live, doesn't matter. But you will remain only one. Many times they ask question, other religion people, who created God then? No one created God. God is a first cause. Let's take like this. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you are increasing number. But start coming backward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After 1 is, which number is existing? Behind the 1 there is nothing existing. So God is the first cause of the universe. And I have explained many details that God is the first cause of the internal spiritual universe. And the external universe was created much after. During this pain, and there was one Christian who was a cousin of Khadija, he was a Christian. Even that time, Khadija was a Christian too. But soon Muhammad claimed he's a prophet. She took Islam actually. When they was giving pain to this member to kill him, Warqa bin Nawfal was passing there and he said, oh Bilal, this is true. He is the only one. Then he said to tribe leader, Quraysh and Banu Umayyah, if you would kill him, I will bury him with respectfully and will write down and I will come and pray here. There was a one man who offered his life but he refused to say that there are other gods beside one God. And such people were ready to die actually for sake of eternity of God actually. The leader of Arabia was not stopping their terrible, cruel act. And the slave women who follow Muhammad, they were treating them even worse actually. Even they brought them so much interrogation, it was almost, they could die even. But if the slave woman give up, even this is second successful Muhammad, Umar, he was at that time also was together with this tribe leader. He was giving so much pain. And the only reason was that they should leave Islam actually, the slave people who follow. But if they could change their heart, if they could change, that they left God, they were the brave people who was, their heart was belonged to every situation with God. That's why the identity of God is so powerful. Is so powerful. If you confuse this identity, then there's nothing left to explain anything more about one God actually. There were the more Muhammad early people. This was not so many. There was about 40 people who were hiding their Islam. But Quraysh find out. For example, there was a one member of Yasir, Ammar bin Yasir. His family got in so much trouble. So much trouble. And finally got killed actually. Ammar bin Yasir, mother. And while Quraysh was giving so much trouble, punishment, and Muhammad could not do, and he says to Ammar bin Yasir family, little bit, hold on, even you die, this is a noble cause. You will be forever, will be in paradise actually. But Muhammad could not stop them because he was in minority. This is the main front leader, Abu Jahl. He mobilized all these Arabian tribes leader, and he did everything. That punish Muhammad and punish his about this minority, 40 followers, and after this Muhammad will be not able to do anything. We're going to bury them. There were many people among the 40 early that they was beating them. Stop giving them water when they're in desert. You need a water. Water is a life. Every time you are dry and you just need consistent water, they stop their water even. And even when they catch them, they were beating them so many times and let them stand in this terrible heating desert where your feet burning. That this early follower, they got so, they did not find any energy and power. They wanted to sit down, they kept them standing and say, so long you will not accept. Our other God, Lat and Uzza, and even when some animal was passing there, they was giving so terrible punishment to Muhammad's follower. When some animal passed, they say, you must say this is you also your God. And there was so much punish that they could die any moment, and they were saying, okay, this animal is also our God. That's what telling the history of Muhammad and for these early followers, braveness, but their life became martyred. But they do not want God identity will be ever become confused. After this, they start arresting Muhammad follower. And try to blackmail them that we're gonna kill them. But Quraysh had their own people also around in other tribes. but they was not able to kill these other tribe leader people who follow Muhammad actually. And what Muhammad was saying actually, little bit go on more. We should not stop our journey. Better day will come when mankind will come to know true eternity of God. And Islam will be the only one, this religion, who will remove the darkness from all over the world from many gods. And the sad and broken heart story is all over the world they had many gods. But the highlight story is that Jesus, who came as the Son of God, he should reveal more. Who know God more than Muhammad actually. Who was the one God was showing him observation, he has a many journey with God. And on the other side there is a Muhammad who is the object of Archangel Gabriel, and no less when we compare one calling him son, I am a son of God. Bible many times mention Jesus say, I am a son of Adam. So Jesus was very clear, he was not a physical son of God. And now 2000 years later I explain, Jesus had a mother, Mary, and his father was Zachariah. God revealed to me, Messiah revealed to me. So this, such a confusion. Instead that Jesus should reveal all this heavenly, hidden, divine story of God's heart, he confused more identity of God while sitting as a middle point and saying, I cannot reveal to you because you don't understand. Okay, then why God choose Jewish people as a chosen nation? And if they are reject to take those heavenly hidden truth, you are Messiah. God choose you to reveal. And you making your own judgment that these people will not understand. In this case, good. Chosen nation rejected you. But while of present time you make your own decision, I will not reveal this heavenly truth, then question is why God choose you if this time was not ready for that? And second, even they reject you. This was your responsibility. Continue to reveal, because you was talking to the future generation. It's a very similar situation of me. I came in this nation. I live a long time in Europe. And when I came known in Germany, when media and television make my documentary, and more German people dislike me. They hate I'm a prophet actually. They hate I'm calling myself Messiah. They hate I made God actually. and I can reveal more than anybody in prophet in the history. So they call me. I make myself prophet. God did not choose me. Satan dwelling inside of me. I'm an object of Satan. I hate religion. I don't hate religion. I'm telling the truth, but I revealed by God and by heaven actually. The time of religion became to end. If it is Islam or Christianity or any religion. This is the end, God says. So this is the end. There's a 21 new human era. Is a timing of God, not a timing of religion. Not a timing of Sharia or any 10 commandment. So they call me everything. I'm a mental sick, I need help. But all this accusation, I also was wondering, this is a chosen land which God sent me. This is the chosen land where all my life I took many cross. And in the end, this chosen nation became my enemy. And these chosen people, when they hear my name, they always, oh, forget about him. Yeah, he's a sick, crazy man. But I should know that God called me, that sun gonna rise in the west. Now, prophet not gonna come from east. They're gonna come from west. And I know this. Even I will die, I would maybe not able to change something, but because of future generation, I'm continue writing book, giving the rally all over Germany and all over cities to giving awareness, going Czechoslovakia and Hungary and Denmark and on, and Holland and England and everywhere. Because I'm talking to future generation. If I don't reveal, then future generation will say, he make a same mistake like Jesus. If we would know most nearness with God, we will change it, everything. We could establish the kingdom of God. That's why I don't care about this nation or nations or any religion. So long I live, I will be continue. My life, my love belong to God. And the day even I got killed, I have only one wish in my heart. God, take my life and bless me and give me this love back. Mixing with your love, that I find my own happiness, eternal life with you. But if I gonna stand up, or if I gonna settle down in heaven, and forget all those people who are living lower dimension, no, I will not do such a thing. My conscience, gewissen, will not allow me to live and enjoy those heaven. There is something more than love actually. Is there something more truth than love? There is something more to enjoy heaven and forgotten mankind who has forgotten in lower and dark dimension. Look at this world. Many part of this world, daily basis, mankind are dying. You can see children even repeat. This is the whole world situation actually. Every day, man, in such a world of technology, such a developed world where it should not take place, mankind are dying. So I am not a conscienceless man to enjoy and fly in heaven and take in noble prizes from God and all those heaven and forget. No, I will not do it. My heart doesn't allow me to do such a thing. I will return back from heaven. I will work in this dark dimension, because in dark dimension also those people enter. There was a few moments they make mistakes, and now many thousand years gone and more. They cause mankind suffering. So I will work again and again and again. I will come down. So long there's a one person will be in dark hell, I will not feel home in heaven. I would say, one side, this is the greatest love and reward God gave me, that I am representing His heart. On the other side, He gave me more burden. What kind of heart of God I can be? That even one person left in the hell, and I can forget Him. My heart will not forget those people. Not only human beings, not other creation who are suffering and pain. This is the only reason. After all this confrontation, Lucifer slender before my love and say, if I would meet you early in the history, I would not go and make a confrontation with mankind. I will take God's word that He knew what I don't know. But more time passed by, I was witnessing to my heart, God, what He said, it will be never come true. That mankind gonna represent love. If he was wrong or right, he was 100% right. He saw mankind are worse than him actually. He saw mankind pull his leg, many angels be fallen, other creation, because of mankind. Before human creation, this creation was living. There was obedience. They tried their best to help what God asked him. The whole trouble began because of this human creation. So now, question is, the man who is the object of Archangel, Prophet Mohammed, living his life many times, but give up identity of God. He refused and he rejected. He was ready to take any cross for this. Other side, there is a living Son of God who God loved him, and he was the first man who God called, never called somebody that he can be his son. So much God was loving him and not revealing mankind. So mankind ignored, living in ignorance. Otherwise, more they would know God. They would be greater than Jesus, greater than Prophet Mohammed, greater than I. There's a nearest way they could build the relationship, living relationship with God. I saw with my own eyes the future. That all what I am revealing, hidden things about God, mankind found their living relationship, they were greater than I. When they was expressing God divine hidden love, they was expressing mankind better than I. That's why the earth was coming filled with prophet, and darkness was removing from this earth. When God's light is present, then darkness cannot be there. Blessed are those who will be better and who came to know the value of God. So, I have to say, even there were the people who became prophet, object of angel, could reveal more than who was in history and came more near and became Messiah. And God was loving them, but they revealed so less, and plus they confused the identity of God actually. I would be continue next chapter. What is the prices as a broken heart when you lose everyone in your life, and then you stand continue for God. You lose your possession, you lose your family, you lose all your success in the world, and you never look it back, because God become everything of you. And Muhammad was the #1 role model for this. Doesn't matter what, but we will never leave God, and we will go continue until this all darkness will move from all religion and all the kingdom who worshipping many, many God actually. So, very soon I will speak new chapter, suffering of pain and dark time of Prophet Muhammad, who is the greatest among of the Prophet and his early follower, what they went through. But today Islam is, they have forgotten how much someone has lost everything to take the all darkness identity of God to bring mankind, that mankind find basis and relationship with one God. Today Islam is the same oberflächlich. And they take this religion and they crunch it like the other, and they are busy in their own world, and they keep their prophet only find one hole so they can find enter in paradise, and their prophet gonna bring them in the paradise. No wonder that their prophet was cursing their own religion. If David cursed, King David, the Jewish Jesus curse, and Prophet Muhammad cursed Islamically. So this is the amazing blessing that we know they will later will forget everything what Prophet Muhammad and these people went for sake of God. Their first and everlasting love was God actually. For this they were standing. They were not standing for the material possession. And soon we're going to write a new chapter.